Happy Monday, everyone. This is Martha with Nature Niche, and this week I'm going to share some snippets from some feeder and a walk in this really nice dry mesic northern forest. We did some bird surveying for the Great Backyard Bird Count. You have today yet left to do that count if you're watching this on Monday. So get out or watch your feeders and report your great citizen scientist data.
Kind of hopping down backwards. Do you see him? Okay. I'm getting some video. It looks too big to be a downy.
I hope you enjoyed that footage of the hairy woodpeckers in the dry mesic northern hardwood forest. And here is a tufted titmouse flitting about in the trees above us. And I just wanted to encourage everyone to get out, go with your best friends, whether that's two-legged or four-legged, and do some bird watching and citizen scientist reporting. Over 250,000 eBird lists have been submitted so far since this Friday. People have reported almost 6,000 of the world's bird species as sightings. And there are lots of people out there birding by themselves or with friends. And you have until midnight tonight to collect your data for the Great Backyard Bird Count. That data, if you took it on a notepad, you should enter it before March 1st. Their Cornell Lab of Ornithology and the other partners for the count have a drawing to win binoculars. So there's another reason to submit your data. And you can check out and share photos on the Great Backyard Bird Count on their Facebook album. So enjoy seeing birds from around the world. 157 counties have submitted so far. And this is neat footage of a pine siskin. And that's an eruptive species that we've had the great opportunity to see this year. And this species looks like a streaky American goldfinch. And there you can see the pine siskin on the left, goldfinch with the unstreaked breast on the right. They can be hard to tell apart without a set of binoculars. And a common redpoll just landed there. They're also an eruptive species. This is a bluebird taking a suet nugget. And you can see lots of things from your window feeders too. So if it's too cold out there and you just want to watch with your friends inside, it can be great entertainment. There's another tufted titmouse coming in for a peanut split. That is my Cocker Spaniel, having fun watching the birds from the window with me. As I said, participating in the Great Backyard Bird Count can be fun for our pets too. And here's another example of an eruptive species that are visiting from their boreal haunts much further north, usually, the common redpoll. So I had over 30 of them at my window feeder this morning. They're little American goldfinch sized birds with red foreheads. Males have the red breast, very streaky. This is a male hairy woodpecker on my suet feeder. Notice the long bill over half the width of the head. That helps tell them apart from downies. And here are more common redpolls on my finch feeder and American goldfinch as well, similarly sized. The redpolls are one of the eruptive species that we've had the great opportunity to see this winter. Other eruptive species include the pine siskin that I showed you earlier, purple finches, red-breasted nuthatches, evening grosbeaks. So it's really been a fun winter to bird and see some of these species you don't get to see every year. They're visiting us from their boreal haunts much further north during the breeding season, and they're coming further south this winter. So brightening our winter days, really fun to watch. And of course, it wouldn't be a good snowstorm without some beautiful bright red male cardinals to brighten up the scenery. You can see here there's a female. Cardinals love taking cover in shrubby, viney habitats. So I've kept a lot of the natural grapevine and shrubs and small trees at the edge of my yard near my bird feeders. Great cover. We had one lonely blue jay during our survey. These are the little American tree sparrows, and that's a junco, a dark-eyed junco. I think the little tree sparrows look like the bird version of chipmunks. Ground-feeding species, cleaning up under the feeders. There's that black spot on the breast of the American tree sparrow. And I had some fun this morning. The bluebirds decided to come hang out in the peanut split dish for a little bit. I think they're funny. They're all puffed out against the cold winter morning. And here's an example of the bluebirds taking advantage of the heated bird bath. So on these cold winter days, fresh, open, unfrozen water is hard to come by. So having something like this in your backyard provides an important resource for the birds. So watch out your windows or go for a walk. Observe some beautiful birds and report them for the Great Backyard Bird Count. Have a great week.